very special training. Obviously, you can see on the screen right now, it says new software. It says the 10K per month reviews loophole most agencies are completely missing and how to dominate it. Um, but yeah, there's a lot to this call that's not just about the software. I'm going to show you some things that have been making us money 5+ years. And making us money, not just because what I'm going to show you makes our clients a lot of money, so they pay us because it's working for them, but I'm going to show you how we use this tool in this system to actually get clients too. How many of you here don't like cold outreach, meaning you don't like the awkwardness of being like, hey, I'd love 10 minutes of your time. I want to show you how we can do something, right? Like you don't like that. Yeah, if you're anything like me, anything to avoid a cold asking someone else for their time so I can show them something. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to get clients just by doing something cool for them in advance that takes about 10 to 20 seconds. And when you do this, some of them are going to throw a little signal at you. And when you see this signal, that's when you go in for the kill. And when I say go in for the kill, that means we're going to go in and do something. We're going to go in and do something that is going to be one of the best things they've ever done for their business. Give me a yes in the box if you're excited about that. Okay, so here's the other promise that I have for you on this call. This call is going to be a short call. I'm going to pack all this good stuff in a very short amount of time, so you're not going to be sitting here watching a webinar for long. That said, let's dive in. Let's get started. Let's talk about this. Today is special, and I really, really mean that. By the time this call is over, you're going to understand 4 important skills that most digital agency owners out there have been trying to figure out for years. Let's talk about what those 4 skills are. Important skill number 1, you're going to understand exactly how to get a client interested in paying you to help them grow their business without any cold calling, any cold DMing. I'm going to show you how to get their attention and business by being one of the nicest people that they've met online. Give me a yes if you're excited about no more pushy, no more bothering people or worrying about bothering people. We are going to get business by being one of the nicest people that these people have met online. Here's the cool part about this. They don't have to be in your town. They don't have to be local. You can do this from thousands of miles away, and you're going to get business because you're not pushy. You're not bothering them. You're just doing something nice for them that takes you about 20 seconds to put together. Here's important skill number 2. You're going to understand exactly how to deliver results. So when they sign up with you, after we do the thing that we learned how to do in number 1, when they sign up with you, I'm going to show you exactly how to deliver results so that they get new customers and new sales every month in a way that's incredibly noticeable to them within 7 days of doing what we're doing for them. Give me a number 2 in the box if you're excited about important skill number 2. While you're doing that, let's talk about number 3. Important skill. 3, I'm going to show you a software that is the cheat code to getting them to pay you and do the work that helps their business. Please pay attention to this, and this is why it's a skill, because you say software is not a skill. Here's why it's a skill. The skill is I'm going to show you how to make money from the software without having to use the software yourself. Give me a number 3 in the box if that's interesting to you. I'm going to show you how to make money from the software without having to use the software themselves. You get paid monthly. They're going to keep paying you not to take away their secret weapon that you've given them. Here's number 4. I'm going to show you how to set their entire business model up, so that you can run it like a CEO. So that you don't trap yourself selling something that just gives you more work. Give me a number 4 if you found that that has become a problem for you either right now or in the past. I'm going to show you how to run this whole thing like a CEO. This is not setting you up for more work. This webinar is about you having less work. I don't want you to trap yourself in another job. This is a business that you can run. And once you understand what we're doing here, yeah, it gets really, really interesting. Oh, little bonus for anybody that's here live, by the way. I'm going to explain something we call our Chromebook method for setting up our clients that locks them in long-term as a recurring monthly customer. I mean years, not months. And this little method is just a little bonus on top of what you're already here for. But just because you came live, we're going to teach you this. And I think you're going to like our little Chromebook method. Here's the deal. Today, it all centers, everything, those 4 skills, it centers around leveraging online reviews. Give me a yes if you think this is a good spend of the next 35 minutes for us. We good? We good? Give me a yes in the box if you think, hey, that's good 35 minutes. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to learn some stuff. I'm going to get out there, be able to use it. Here's what we're covering specifically in the next 35 minutes. Part 1 is what we call the review money routine. I'm not going to read what's on the slide. I'm just going to tell you what each part actually is. Part 1, I'm going to show you how any business, you can leave this call and show any business how to double their business, their sales in the next 60 days with a 60 to 120 minute routine. Okay. By the way, that's if they're doing it the hard way. I'm going to show you how to take that 60 to 120 minute routine and take it down to 10, 20 minutes. Okay, but we'll get there. Part 2, the review asset reach out strategy. How many of you have trouble getting clients? Give me a big yes in the box if you have trouble getting clients. I won't say your name out loud, by the way. This is just between us. If you have trouble getting clients, give me a yes in the box. Okay, here's the idea. In part 2, I'm going to show you how to never have trouble getting clients again. This is how we can get clients by just being cool, by doing cool stuff. We call it our review asset reach out technique. From there, part 3, I'm going to demo a software for you that was custom built to help us do something that's been getting us clients for years. It just took a lot of time. And now we are going to put ourselves in a position where this software, we can do things in seconds that used to take us 30 minutes to an hour. From there, part 4, I'm going to show you how this software, which we call Seek Review, how you can turn it into 10K per month in 60 days. That is the goal. That's what we're here for. If you're ready to rock, you're ready to take all those things in, and you're ready to take some notes on this so you can go take action, give me a big lucky number 7 in the box right now. And that's my cue to get on with it, to get into it, and start showing you guys how this works. All right, let's dive in. Let's get started. Let's talk about it. Part 1. The review money routine. This is why reviews are one of the most underused gold mines in any small business, and how any small business can double their business in 60 days with the 60 to 120 minute weekly routine. In parentheses, not on the screen, I'm going to say I'm also going to eventually show you how to take this down to a very small routine, not an hour to 2 hours, 10, 20 minutes. All right, then that's the entire week. All right, if you take nothing else from this training, I want you to write down and remember the following. Real reviews are the marketing cheat code for every single business out there right now. If you agree with me, I'd like for you to type a number 1 in the box right now. Real reviews are the cheat code. Real reviews are the cheat code for every single business out there right now. Reviews, when used correctly, are a monster. It's hard for anybody else to compete with that. Here's the reason why, and you know it, I know it. Amazon took something that was already working and they trained us even deeper. Everybody on the planet, whether they're an Amazon customer or somebody that copied what Amazon did, this is how you get the most bang for your buck anytime you pull your wallet out. Amazon trained us that reviews, especially the ones that we see online, help us to ensure that we are spending our money wisely. Give me a yes if you agree with that. This is our generation's word of mouth. Okay? Word of mouth has always been the best marketing, but this is a kind of word of mouth marketing that is just absolutely unreal. The problem, though, is that most businesses out there are completely missing the boat when it comes to how to leverage the reviews they've already got. Give me a yes if you agree with that. Meaning most businesses, well, they collect reviews online. That's awesome. And, you know, when people search for stuff like them, that's great. It works. But that's the extent of what they're doing with reviews. They do nothing past that. And that is a travesty because I see it every day. Give me a yes if you see it every day, too. Every single day, I talk to business owners that are like, well, what do I post on social media? I don't know how to do social media. I don't know what I should be posting on social media. It seems very hard. You know, I don't want to dance. I don't want to talk about stuff on video. I don't know what to post. Give me a yes if you hear that a lot. I hear that all the time from business owners. I don't know what to post online. I don't know how to get attention. And I have to just kind of say, it's pretty simple what to post as your content on social media to get people to come in to see you. It's reviews. It's reviews. And today, I'm going to show you the stupid, simple routine. This is so stupid simple. It takes a little, it's simple in theory. It takes some time to do it, but it's stupid simple that you can hand to any small business. You could literally walk through their door right now, teach them this, and they're going to generate new business every single week starting this week, this coming week. You can do this. Are you ready for the routine? Give me a number one if you're ready for the routine. If you're ready for the routine that you can go teach any business that's going to get them more sales. Okay, let's go through it. I call this the review money routine. I have taught this to small businesses in, like chamber events. I've done presentations at Lions clubs, at Rotary clubs. I have been on big stages teaching this. It's the review money routine. And here's the thing. The review money routine for most small businesses will take them about 1 to 2 hours a week of work, which this is where we have an opportunity as an agency because some of them don't have this. It also includes you need a little bit of knowledge about design so that your stuff looks good. But I'm going to tell you guys, this works like nothing else I've ever used in digital marketing, especially on social media, to get people to come back more and to get new people through. Here's how it works. This is the review money routine. All right. So in the screen right now, when you see a picture of a Google search for the business, the recovery room, which is some buddies of mine, they let me use them as an example all the time and they don't get mad when I post them up. Can you guys see the recovery room that I've done a Google search for on your screen right now? Give me a yes if you can see that in the box right now. Just making sure that our screen has changed. We're good. Excellent. So you can go search any business. You don't even actually have to search a business. You can search for types of businesses and you can start seeing that we've got this stuff. Now I have a question right now and I love answering questions. What if a business does not have many reviews? Here's the ball game. Don't go after them as clients. Everybody understand the question that was asked and why I answered it the way that I did. Give me a yes if you got that. Here's the ball game. As an agency owner, do you want to go after businesses that are not doing what they need to be doing already? Or do you want to go after businesses that are already there? If a business does not have many reviews, I consider it a sign that maybe they're not the top of my list to go after. Mike, that's a great question, but does that make sense, buddy? Give me a number one if that makes sense. Give me a number one if that makes sense. So far, so good? Okay. And I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. I want to make sure. As an agency owner, I'm going after low-hanging fruit every day. I'm not going after the fruit that I have to work on. So step one, we go to Google, we type in the name of the business or we type the type of business, we click into the reviews section and we start looking for the reviews. Step two, we filter the reviews by highest rating. Give me a yes if this makes sense. We filter the reviews by the highest rating so that the stuff's at the top is the best, right? All right. From there, we've got a big old list of really, really good reviews that people that like the business. From there, we're going to take that review and we're going to copy it and we're going to use a tool like Photoshop or Canva and we're going to create 5 to 7 posts and 5 to 7 stories that you can post each day of the week that you're open. They each need to have a different graphic style. We want to stay on brand. We want to have that logo on there so that they look and feel different, but they still feature a glowing review. Now, step 3, how many of you are starting to see why this takes us maybe 60 minutes to, 120 minutes a week? Because 5 to 7 posts, different vibes, different styles. If you're using something like Photoshop and Canva, even if you've got the templates, that takes time, right? Give me a yes if you understand that that's going to take time to create a bunch of different graphics. It's going to take a lot of thought. It's doable by any business. It's doable by you. But that takes time. Give me a big number 3 for step 3 in the box if this makes sense. This is just one graphic on the screen right now, right? This is just one graphic on the screen right now. If we're creating more, using something like Canva, which is a tool that makes a lot of stuff easy, it's still a lot of work. Okay, once we get past that, which is what takes most of the time, creating those posts from our reviews, then we go into step 4. And 10 seconds a day to post the stuff you created at the beginning of the week. And here's what's going to happen. You post this stuff on Instagram and Facebook, just those two places. If you post it, you're going to start teaching the algorithm to show your stuff to more of your followers, but also you're going to show up in the feeds of people that don't follow you because you get rewarded for posting stuff out. And reviews are the kind of content that when people see it, it actually is going to drive them back. Give me a yes if so far so good. You get where I'm going. Now, please note, when I do this, I am doing 3 to 5 reviews a week, styled differently and branded. And so far, so good. Yes. Give me a yes if this makes sense and you get it. Now, I need to say something. I know a lot of people out there talk about reviews and social media, but how many people are out there talking about it, and the stuff that they're creating or the software that they have to create it cranks out something really ugly. Give me a yes if you're on board with me. It cranks out something really ugly. Yeah. Like, I've seen people out there doing it and they got a real good pitch, but then you actually get into what is output on the other side. And the output is something I would never put my name to or my agency's name to. Give me a big number 1 in the box if you understand. Yeah, there's some alternatives to Canva. Yeah, there's some alternatives to Photoshop, but a lot of those things look real damn ugly. And listen, if we're going to put our agency's name on something, if we're going to go out there, give me a yes if it's got to look immaculate. Give me a yes if it's got to look immaculate. I'm going to take it a step further. It's got to look like I didn't design it. And I have a lot of experience with those tools. It's got to look like I hired a graphic designer that went to school for years to design it. Okay. So far, so good. I think it makes sense. Now, here's the deal. Most businesses can literally double their sales in 60 days just doing what I showed you how to do. It's simple if you have some graphic design skills, but it's also kind of hard if you don't. All right. Here's the sad part, though, overall. Most businesses don't even try. Would you agree with that? Most businesses don't even try. Do you have any guess as to why most businesses are not repurposing their reviews? Anybody have a guess? Anybody have a guess? I got 2 reasons. Time is definitely one of them. Too much work, definitely one of them. Too hard, no time. Absolutely. You guys, you got it. Here's reason number 1. A lot of them don't even think about it. They got other stuff on their plates. They're worrying about other stuff. They don't even do it. Do you guys know I've literally got clients in the last month just by sharing this routine and them being like, having a light bulb moment and being like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, but I don't have time. Can I hire you to do this? Most people, when I teach them the routine that I just showed you, like repurposing reviews, that may seem like basic knowledge to us, but does everybody here understand? And give me a number 7 if you get this. When you teach this to a small business owner that has their head in other stuff, it's mind-blowing to some of them. And this is the real key thing. So reason number 1 that they don't do it is, well, a lot of them don't even think about it. They got other stuff. Reason number 2 is this. They start doing it, and you've seen this before. They start maybe turning some of their reviews, turning some of their stuff into usable and decent looking graphics because they spend a chunk of time on it. But it's a chunk of time, and they stop doing it after a week or 2 because it's a huge chunk of time that they could be spending on other stuff in their business, and it's boring as hell. Give me a yes if you think jumping in Canva and copying and pasting a bunch of stuff over and over to create stuff is boring as hell. Let me ask you a real important question. I'm just teaching you, this is how we get you can have a business do this, but how many of you don't want to do stuff that's boring as hell in your business every single week, even if it makes you money? Guys, I'm telling you, there was a time where I would do the boring as hell stuff because it worked and there's money. But now I'm telling you, if I can get away from boring as hell and still make money, yeah, I'm there. So all those problems aside, that routine works every time we bring it into a business. Give me a yes if you believe me on this. Give me a yes if you believe me on this. Give me a yes if you believe me on this. I need everybody to understand it's this. Every time we start doing this for a business, we start reposting this stuff on social media, we see a difference within a week of people coming in. Yeah, I saw the testimonial. I wanted to try that pizza. Yeah, I saw the testimonial about the teeth whitening. I thought maybe it was time for me to come in and do it too. We see this stuff over and over again. Now, all those things aside, this works. Stick around and I'm going to show you how we've solved the not good at graphic design problem, the too much time needed to do it problem, and the boring as hell problems for our small business clients. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how we made doing what I just walked you through fun. How many of you would like to have some fun doing this kind of stuff if it made you money? Okay, 10 to 20 minutes a week, we'll get into that. But before I show you that part of how to do the system that I just showed you for any business, before I show you that and how to do it quick and have fun with it, I'd like to show you how to get clients in the first place. You guys into that? Give me a big number 2 in the box if you're into me showing you how to get clients in the first place. I'm going to explain how to do this, and then I'm going to show you how I actually do it in person. And let me see down the stretch here. Scott, what you just said in the chat, Scott, I'm going to show you something live that I think is going to change the way you think about doing this. Cool, buddy? Cool, buddy? I've learned a lot. I've learned how to get around some things, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so part 2, the review asset reach out strategy. How your digital agency can get 10 to 20 new clients the next 60 days using a very, very simple to understand, but very powerful setup. So first, let me explain it. I need you guys to understand when you're reaching out to clients, it's not about being in a private setting like email anymore. It was maybe 3-4 years ago. It's not about pitching in a private setting like email. It's not pitching in private settings like their DM box on social media anymore either. It's about giving them something that they can see what you do for free and just being cool. If you can open a relationship with a potential client by being cool in public to them and making them look good in public, there's a high chance that you're going to get the sale. Give me a number 1 if you'd like for me to elaborate even further. Let me explain. You guys have the greatest set of technologies right now to use to go get clients. And it's simply this. I want you to think about right now, you could pick out any business and you could do exactly what we just did. And you could take a good testimonial, you could turn it into a nice graphic, you could then go over to their Facebook page and you can tag them on Facebook. Delivering a review that was on their Google that was just living there doing nothing for them. You could turn that into something, post it on their page and tag them and said, hey, we just saw this review. We thought it was awesome. We thought maybe you'd want to use it in your social media. Here you go. It's free. Post that to their page publicly. Tag them. Give me a yes if you understand what we're doing. I'm not saying anything in that reach out. I'm not saying anything in that reach out that says we do this, it costs this much. I'm not doing any of that. All I'm doing is delivering something for free in a very public forum. Everybody understand that? Give me a yes. You go to Google, you go to Yelp, you find the review for the business, you turn it into a graphic or 3, and you go to their social media, you post on their page with that review in several different formats that they can use and say, we saw this review, we thought it was awesome, we think you guys are awesome. If you'd like to use this on social media, it's yours. So far, so good. Give me a yes. Give me a yes if you've got it so far. How many of you would like to see me actually doing this in action? So like, it's not I'm teaching you some theory. I can show you like actually me doing this. Want to see it? I did this a couple days ago. I'll show you. So far, it makes sense. Let me show you really doing it. Okay, so let me set the stage. There's this restaurant in town, and they started making pizzas. I saw somebody that was talking to them and tagged their page and gave them a testimonial. This was not on Google. This was not on Yelp. I just happened to catch, and I'm doing this kind of thing all the time. I happened to catch somebody did a testimonial. Give me a yes if you can see Reed's testimonial here. Just making sure that it popped up on your screen. You can see it. Hey, there's this new item that they got. He's talking about it. Man, if you want some good Chicago style deep dish pizza, go to Margaret's Jonesboro. That pizza was life altering. Guys, do you think that this is a testimonial that can make a business money if they just publicize it? Do you guys think this is a testimonial that can make a business money if they just publicize it? Okay, so this was that. They tagged the business, and then guess who showed up in this guy's comments? Who do you think showed up in this guy's comments after he did this? If you guessed old Ben Atkins, you were right. Here's what I posted. Because a good testimonial deserves, I didn't even spell deserves right, to be turned into reusable marketing material. Love and agree with this take. Had one last Saturday and was blown away. By the way, I did. It was good. Does everybody see I just repurposed his exact testimonial, had the picture of the pizza, and does that make sense? Now, this is just a graphic that we created on the fly with his testimonial. And what I did was, and this is important, I turned something that was not so usable into something that they could. By the way, that's the owner. Does everybody see Megan below? That's the owner that jumped into the post and said, because she'd been tagged, her business had been tagged, and said, Ben Atkins obsessed, saving and posting on my page. And about a day later, this shows up on their page. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Rob says, is that a generic pizza photo or their photo? I went and found a photo of their pizza and used it. Let me ask you a question. What signal does this send me? What signal does this send me? That interaction, what signal does this send me? And this is incredibly important that you understand what's happening here. What signal does this send me? This is a business saying, I understand the value of what you just did, and we are going to use it because I understand the value of using it. Everybody understand? Give me a yes if you understand. Not only did they see the testimonial, not only did they like the repurposing I did for it, but they went ahead and reposted it. You guys, how many of you spend too much time going after clients that aren't interested in what you're doing or aren't interested in helping themselves in the first place? Anybody do that? Daniel, stay around. I'm going to show you that. Daniel said, can we make Facebook Reels out of these two? Oh, stick around. You're going to love this. So my point is here, guys, is if you spend too much time going after people that aren't interested, did I just show you a signal of people that are? Give me a number one if you get it. Give me a number one if you get it. I posted something on their page. They liked it. And not only did they like it, but they turned around and used the asset in their own marketing. That's the signal that we go there. Does this make sense so far? Give me a yes. By the way, if I'd have done that in Canva, it would have taken me a while. That took me 10 seconds. Now, here it is. Let me just spell it out for you. There's a problem with pulling that strategy off. Doing that in Canva, like I've done for years, takes me 10 plus minutes. And it's not 10 minutes because I don't have a template for it. Heaven knows I've got templates for it at this point. But here's the problem: sourcing the image, getting the logo, grabbing the review, nitpicking the left, right, center justification. Give me a yes if you guys nitpick left, right, center placement on a graphic a little too much. Me too. That's a thing of the past now. I'll show you why in a second. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the ball game. That said, doing what I just showed you gets my agency a ton of attention from the right business owners, and it leads to me talking and closing new clients every single week without having to do cold reach outs the hard way. I just did something cool. Give me a yes if you understand. I just did something cool, and it started a conversation that I would not have been in before. Everybody got it? How many of you don't have enough agency clients because you're not in enough conversations every week? Just give me a yes if you understand that is the holdup. How many of you do not have enough paying agency clients because you're just not in enough conversations and you are pained with what it takes to get into enough conversations? Give me a big number 9 if it pains you to do the stuff that it normally takes to get in those conversations. I understand that. We want to be in more conversations. Let me explain to you the thing. I was doing what we're doing. I was delivering content for clients so damn much. I decided I needed to make a tool that made creating what I just did for my clients, creating the reach outs fast. So over the last 6 months, you guys know what I do. I hide out in the lab, I start building stuff, and I've been turning that process that has worked for a while, but that process that was time consuming, that was boring, into something that takes me 10 to 90 seconds to put together. Can I show you the tool that I built that makes all of this dead simple and easy? Put a number 3 in the box if I can show you the tool that we've been working on that makes all of this much, much easier. Yes, yes, I got a few 3s, but I don't think I've got enough yet. If you want to see this, Rob, hey buddy, how are you? Good to see you, brother. All right, so let's go in. Let's show part 3, the software that changes everything. I'm going to give you a live walkthrough of something called Seek Review. I want you to watch me turn real businesses' reviews into working customer magnets in minutes. This is something that once you put this to work for a business, things get crazy. Okay, before I show you this, I need you to understand something important. If you're the kind of person that enjoys tooling around in software and creating things from scratch and tweaking and testing and organizing and doing left-right justification because you're ADD and ADHD like me, this is not going to be the thing for you. Everybody understand? Give me a yes. If you love spending hours in front of a computer tweaking and testing, and you're not big on the closing deals part, meaning the money doesn't matter, you just want to tool around with that stuff, this is not for you. If you're like me, however, and you want a tool that just does the job well and allows you to enjoy the end result, which is, getting paid for something that looks great and delivers results, this is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. If you're just someone like Catherine who says, I just want to get it done, give me an amen in the box. Give me an amen in the box. Let's talk about how Seek Review works. So I want you guys to look. Can you guys see Seek Review on your screen right now? Give me a yes if you can see Seek Review. This is the back end. You normally only see this one time. This is the initial setup. The initial setup is pretty simple, you guys. It's pretty simple. You go in, you set a profile. This is the recovery room. I upload the logo, I set the brand color, and I click Save Settings. Everybody understand the setup? That was, what, 10 seconds? Everybody understand? That's the setup. That's the whole ball game. If you want to add a new business, you can add a new business. You can trade back and forth between different businesses. This is a demo that I've got on my demo computer, and I went ahead and put a few in there. But there you go. So from there, what you do is we go to Google, and let's type in the Rec Room. As I said, they're kind enough to let me demo them all the time. Everybody see this? Give me a yes if you see the Rec Room and the reviews. I'm going to go ahead and click into this review. And we've got here, like I said, I'm going to do the highest rating, and we're going to go down this list here a little bit. And let's see here. Let's look at this one from Jennifer. You can't go wrong with anything on the menu. Beautiful. How many of you like this one? Give me a yes if you like this one and you think that this is pretty cool. Yeah? It's a good review. This is, you turn this into a social media post. What do you think when I have the business post this on their wall that week? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? They're probably going to sell some of those. They're going to sell the Delta V and the Salmon Scrambler. All right, so here's what we do. We highlight it, and then we go down to Send Review to Seek Review. Give me a yes if you see the review pop up. I'm going to do a little organizing here so that we can space the text out real quick. But give me a yes if you can see the review now on the screen. Yes. Now, what you may have also noticed is over on the right. Give me a yes if you noticed on the right that it auto-pulled images from the page that reviewers had left. Give me a yes if you see that. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't upload a bunch of images. It automatically pulled the images. So we go in, and we can select an image that sort of fits what we're doing. So I can pick something that looks like this. I can get into this. That looks pretty good. And now we've got a beautiful image right out of the gate. I'm going to take the darkness up on this. I'm going to make the logo a little bit bigger. Does everybody understand now that we've got this? Now, I don't have the reviewer's name there, but if I wanted to do it, it was Jennifer. Now we've got the reviewer's name in there. Give me a yes if you understand so far what we've got. Now I need to show you something really, really quickly. If I click download, I've now got the image on my computer. Everybody see the image on my computer? Give me a yes if you see it. I quickly shift to story. It looks great. I hit download and I've got that on my computer. How quickly did I just create two amazing looking images with the review that the business can use? Give me a yes. And I was explaining, so it took me a little longer than it would have, but give me a yes if you understand the power. I mean, I'm just getting started, but here we go. Now, I want you to go down here to the templates, Everybody see the templates? Now watch this. Boom. We now have a different one. Okay, I'm going to go back to Square. So I've also got a post, and now I've got that. Everybody understand that I now have a different one. Let's go a different one. I now have this. Let's go back up to story. I now have this. How many of you are keeping count with how many we've created in seconds that look absolutely amazing? Give me a yes if you understand how great. Yeah, pretty good, right? All right, let's go to the split. Now we've got the split. Here's the story. I'm going to download this PNG. I'm going to go back up to here. We're going to hit the square, and I'm going to download this PNG. Okay. How many do we have now? How many different images do we have now, you guys? Let's do the notepad. So now we've got the notepad. We're going to download this one. I'm also going to do the story version, and we're going to download that. Does everybody, are you guys seeing where I'm going with this? Now we've got another special one that's the phone tab. This is in a text message format, but we can also do a business reply. So I'm going to say, thanks so much for the amazing review. Now we download this one. We take it back to Square. We download this one. How many did I just get done in seconds? For those of you keeping count, I now have 6 posts and I have 6 stories. Everybody understand that's a week of work. That's a week of work. Can I take it to the next level? Give me a yes if you'd like for me to take it to the next level. Okay? Give me a yes if you're ready for the next level. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to select all this just so I've got it handy. I'm going to select all this just so I've got it handy. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to go down here to animated and select this one. I'm going to take out some of this early stuff so that we've just got that. How many of you think that that's pretty powerful? Now we're going to download the MP4. This is now a post that's animated. Give me a yes if you think this is cool. All right, the video's done. If I were to click into this video now, we open it up, boom. How about that? How many of you are seeing what we are doing here and how beautiful this looks? By the way, does everybody understand I could change the background image just like that and have a completely different set of posts? I haven't changed the background image yet. All right, let's go back up to here. Let me put the full review back in so you can see it. Now we're going to go in and we're going to go to highlight. And I can literally pick what I want to be highlighted. So the owner and staff are amazing. I'm going to highlight that. We're going to put that in the highlight box. And now that is going to be highlighted. And what we're going to do is we're going to download this. So far, so good. So far, so good. And we're going to go, we're going to make it a story. And we're going to download the story as well. So now we're downloading that. How many of you are keeping track with the amount of work I'm getting done? How many of you are keeping track with the amount of work I'm getting done while demoing with you? Let's go to the notepad version that's animated. We're going to do a story here. I'm going to download this one. I'm not going to do the post because you guys get where I'm going, but you got that, right? How many of you love this? How many of you are absolutely loving this so far? Let's go here. I want you to watch this. Watch this. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I love the animated version of the text message one. And I'm going to download this one. And now I've got this. Now, for those of you that are keeping track at home, let's play this one so you can see it alongside. For those that are seeing this, how many of you think I'm about to make this business stand out in an amazing way? First, that's the question I want you to answer for me. How many of you think we are going to make this business stand out in an amazing way? How many of you think the social media of this business is about to change overnight with what we're doing here? Okay. Now, let me just show you because I want to go into downloads here. I need you all to look at what I just did. I need you all to look at what I just did in my files. Does everybody see my files here? Does everybody see my files? How many of you see the amount of work I just got done for this business while talking to you in minutes? Does this make sense? Okay. So here's the other really, really cool thing. Let's go back up here to the top. I can go in and I can upload images here anytime I like. I can change the image background on the fly and have another image. I can do all of this so fast. You don't like the straight images, you don't even have to download them. You can copy them to the clipboard and just paste. So you don't even have to download them to your computer. If I wanted to change businesses, I click here at the top and now I've got a different logo for a different business. Now, obviously this is a testimonial for the recovery room, but does everybody understand how quickly we can change profiles? Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Give me a yes if this makes sense so far and you understand the power behind the tool that I am putting in front of you guys right now in terms of workflow. Give me a yes if you get it and this makes sense. So that's Seek Review. Now I want to show you guys something. I get paid between $100 and $300 per month per client for what I just showed you. But I have to make a confession. I know I just did a fun demo, but can I make a confession to you guys? Give me a yes if I can make a confession to you guys. And this is important. So I want everybody, even if you've not said anything, put it in there. How do you automate the whole thing? Oh, I'm going to show you that in a second. You don't want to automate the whole thing the way you're thinking, but I'm going to show you this in a second. This is good. All right. Can I absolve myself? Can I give you the confession? I told you between $100 and $300 a month, right? Give me a yes if you heard me say that. $100 and $300 a month. How many of you are sitting at home thinking, well, what's the difference between a $300 a month client and a $100 a month client? Who's thinking that? Come on, be honest. Be honest. We're all friends here. Be honest. Yeah. Let me explain. The $300 a month client and the $100 a month client, obviously, you guys probably think I like the $300 a month client more, right? I absolutely prefer the $100 a month client. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Why would I prefer the $100 a month client? Are there any guesses as to why I prefer a $100 a month client over a $300 a month client? Anybody? Anybody know? Anybody got any guesses? Here's why. The $300 a month client, we still have to do the work. We do the work, we post it over. And listen, the money's good. Seek Review is the tool I built for myself so that process I just showed you went from 2 to 3 hours. Does everybody understand how that would be 1, 2, 3 hours, even with templates and the animation? Look, that's a whole other level. But does everybody understand how that would take that long? Here's the thing. The tool makes it easy for us. And even though the tool makes it easy for us, I'd like to explain exactly how the $100 a month client setup works and why you'll fall in love with this infinitely scalable model. Here's the deal. For $300 a month, I spend about 20 minutes a month using Seek Review to put all the social assets for the business, and then we send it to the client. Do you think I do that anymore? No, we have hired someone to do that. By the way, would you like for me to show you how to hire someone out to do the $300 a month work with the Seek Review tool? Give me a yes if you'd like that included. Yeah? Would you like for me to show you how to hire out when you're doing the $300 a month? Cool. But the $300 a month is not my favorite. $100 a month is this. $100 a month and a $500 setup fee. This is the more fun and hands-off model. Let me explain the model. Can you see this on your screen right now? Give me a yes if you see this on your screen. This is a hack that's going to make you a fortune if you listen to me on this. Okay? The $100 a month model, I give them the software to use themselves. And it's a fun to use software, so they actually use it. You see this every day with our clients. But to lock it in even further, I go in, and remember, I'm charging a $500 setup fee, and it's $100 a month. I go in and I buy a Chromebook for between $150 to $200. Give me a yes if you're following me so far. I'm buying a Chromebook for $150 to $200. By the way, you don't have to do this. You can literally just have them install the software on their computer. But I'm buying a Chromebook, and I'm bringing the Chromebook into our house. I'm installing the software on the computer. I'm getting their logo already set up. I'm getting everything ready to go. And then I'm sending them the Chromebook in the mail. So not only did they get this amazing software that they're paying me $100 for, but now they have a computer that is their dedicated marketing computer to use. So they don't have to worry about installing some software they don't know on their own computers. They've got a dedicated computer. Plus, does everybody understand that if I've got a physical computer in their office, it will lock them in even further? Give me a number one in the box if this is a big light bulb moment for you. By the way, you don't have to do this. You could literally license the software out, and they could install it on their computer. That's fine. That works too. But that is a big deal. You put this computer in there, it takes it. Does this make sense? Okay, good. Give me a big lucky number 7 in the box if you feel like you've learned something that is incredibly lucrative in the last 35 minutes or so. Here's the questions I have for you. Number 1, would you like to get a founder access to the Seek Review software that I just showed you so that you can use it to grow your favorite business? Give me a number 1 in the box to question 1. If you'd like access, the founder access to Seek Review so you can use it with your favorite business to help them grow faster. Question number 2 in the box. Would you like for me to show you exactly how to get clients using Seek Review without calling, without any awkward back and forth, just them asking to pay you for your service that they already see the value in because of how you approach them initially? Give me a big number 2 in the box. Give me a big number 2 in the box. Yes, Andrew, and it works pretty well. Number 3, can I show you exactly how to deliver results for them with Seek Review if you go the $300 a month route and you're doing it or you're training a staff member to do it? Give me a number 3 in the box if you'd like to know the exact business model that we use when we're providing the service, because we do that. Okay, awesome. I got a whole mess of 3s in the box. Thank you for putting that in the box. I promise it'll pay off for you if you've been active in the chat. Question number 4, can I also show you how to build an army of recurring clients by just licensing out the software to them to use, meaning you don't do any work, you get paid when they use the software? Give me a number 4 in the box if you'd like to know the licensing model as well as the $300 a month servicing model. Okay, last question. Can I show you the exact weekly workflow to building a 10K per month revenue stream in the next 60 days using Seek Review? If you want that too, give me a number 5 in the box, and we're going to get into explaining how all this works. Okay, thanks for all the 5s. I appreciate that. Let's go to part 4, how to turn Seek Review into 10K per month in 60 days. Okay, I'm excited to invite you guys to become founding members of this game-changing tool that I just showed you to quickly turn any business's reviews into a new client-generating machine in just 20 minutes. For you can do a lot of this in 20 minutes the entire month for a client with what you've got. From here, I want you to understand, not only am I going to build in the software, but I'm going to build in a little workshop that's going to show you guys how to turn this into a monster for your business by giving you guys the step-by-step of how it works. Okay, so I put something together. I need your permission to show you what I put together if you want to become a founder of Seek Review. Give me a number 9 in the box right now if I have your permission, and I'm going to go through what we've put in for our founders if you jump in today. Here it is, founder benefit number 1. You're going to get access to the Seek Review software. Not only are you going to get access to the software, you're getting access to the ability to install this on clients' machines, meaning if you're a founder, and we're going to limit this down the road, I'm not going to limit you to how many clients you can install this on their machines or install it on a Chromebook and send to them for their use. Give me a yes if you think number one is awesome, meaning not only can you use Seek Review, but you're also getting the license to install it on your clients, your agency clients' sites. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is I'm going to show you step by step. I gave you a little bit of a hint of how it works, but I'm going to show you how we reach out to potential clients every single week. It's about a 20-minute process for the whole week, and every single week we get interest in this as we go. So number two, put a number two if you're excited. I'm going to show you the exact process, the script, how we're reaching out so you know how to reach out to clients every single week. On top of this, this is not on the slide, but it's important. Are you guys cool that I show you the top businesses to go after with this too? Ashton, make sure we get that on the list if they're into it. Just give me a yes if you want that too. Not only how to reach out, but if you guys want me to put in what I think are the top 5 types of businesses to go after the really low-hanging fruit, cool. I'll do that too. We're going to put that in this section. From there, founder benefit number 3, I'm going to show you the model, what you charge, how many review graphics you deliver, how many graphics and movies you deliver to your clients if you're doing the service provider model. Then number 3, the $300 a month thing that we're going to do, I'm going to show you exactly what they get. I'm going to show you the workflow so we get it done in 20 minutes a month. You get the idea. Founder benefit number 4, and put a 4 if you're into this, I'm going to show you how to license this out, meaning how do you install it on a Chromebook and ship it out? What do you charge for that? If you don't do the Chromebook, how do you get it to them to install on their own computer? What do you charge for that? How do you make sure that they're good to go with that? And how do you protect yourself so that you can shut it off if you need to? Okay? From there, that would be enough, but that's not all I'm doing. You guys know me. I like really stacking in the bonuses here. So here's bonus number 1. It's the Chromebook lock-in secret. The Chromebook lock-in secret. Over the last couple of years, we've got really good at onboarding our agency clients in a way that blows them away. How many of you think when a Chromebook with your software shows up, it locks in a client for a lot longer than if you just, had a regular service? Yeah. So I'm going to show you this technique. It is a killer. It locks in your monthly. It surprises and delights clients in a huge way. And I'm going to show you how to turn a $200 Chromebook into a $3 to $5K per year client that sticks around with you for years. From here, number 2, the Seek Review Chamber of Commerce Windfall. I'm going to bet a bunch of you would like to go put some of this in front of people a lot at once instead of, the one-on-one. I'm going to show you an extra technique to partner with chambers that's going to take this to the next level. Give me a number 2 if you're excited about bonus number 2. Finally, and I don't do this real often. But here's the next thing that I think is important. Founder bonus number 3, Seek Review Magician Secrets. I'm going to walk you through 5 special tricks that you can pull off in minutes with Seek Review. Just some things I've built into this thing that are pretty cool that will blow your potential clients away and get them to sign up with you and refer you to their friends. This is one of those special things that it's going to guarantee you never have a problem getting new agency clients again. If you're excited about Seek Review Magician Secrets, put a number 3 in the box. By the way, just watching this part would be worth the whole thing. All that makes sense? Good. Let's get to it. So the software I'm about to give you is our secret weapon. It's going to give you an unmatchable growth system. It's going to give you an unmatchable efficiency system. This is something you can actually scale even if you're doing all the work, okay? And this is going to give you something where you can grow your agency, your recurring monthly. So the big question is, and everybody's got it, what is it going to cost? What's it going to cost? I know that's what everybody's thinking. It's not going to cost you the 50+ hours a week that it used to take to find and transform these reviews into usable marketing assets. This could be a full-time gig if you had any more than one client. It's not going to cost you that because we fixed that with Seek Review. You're not going to have to spend $100K plus and thousands of hours of research and development that went into this software and learning the review-based agency model that I did. It took me a while to figure this out. I couldn't have built Seek Review back when I started this because I didn't understand what the whole model was. Now I do, and that's why this tool is so efficient. It's not even going to cost you the $197 to $997 a month subscription that normally comes with specialized graphic and video creation tools that still takes hours even when you're paying for those tools and a skill set to use them. You're not going to have to pay for those tools monthly. You're not going to have to pay for having to learn how to use those tools which you were paying for monthly. With Seek Review and the system, you're going to be able to get your first $300 a month or $100 a month recurring client in the next 14 days. And you're not going to spend your entire week worrying about delivery and value for your clients. Because with Seek Review, you spend 10 to 20 minutes a week and you're good. Or even better, you license the software to them and you spend 0 time servicing them. So I'm going to show you how to do both because you deserve to be the CEO of your business and not be trapped as a worker. The best part is simply this. If you can make me a simple promise, I'm going to give you a deal that is ridiculous. A deal that is ridiculous. Here's what I am asking of you. Promise me this. The day after you close your first Seek Review client, you'll pull your phone out and shoot a quick testimonial video for me for Seek Review and how we made it all possible. You don't even have to mention Seek Review. Just talk about how Serial Progress Seeker builds stuff that makes you money. Can you do that? Give me a deal in the box or a yes or an okay. If when you make your first sale, when you license your first client, sign up your first service, you can shoot me a testimony. Are you sure? Are you sure you can do that? Okay. If you're ready to get inside, we're going to do this. There's one more tiny little catch. There's 97 founder seats. The price is going to go up on this to a monthly on June 1st. Does everybody understand that? We're taking this to a monthly on June 1st. Does everybody understand that? So 97 launch seats. That said, the price goes up every 25 seats sold until we sell out. Okay? If you're ready to get your license, give me a lucky number 7 in the box right now. A lucky number 7 in the box right now so that I can see it. Oh, there's one more thing. I forgot. There's one more thing I need to tell you about. There's one more thing. Okay, I'm sorry. There's one more thing. There's 2 options on the order page I'm about to give you the link to. Okay? There's an agency option, which gives you the ability to do everything we've already talked about for unlimited clients and the ability to install it on their machines and charge them to license the tool. Give me a yes if you understand the agency option, because that's what we've been talking about this whole time. Just making sure. Everybody got that? Cool. But there's going to be a different option that I want you guys, it's only for some of you. Not everybody's going to want this. But I also want to tell you about the white label option. I wanted to do something over the top for you guys. We may never do this again. But I wanted to do something over the top. Instead of Seek Review, what if it was your brand review? What if you got to name it? What if you got to put your colors in it? What if you got to specify it to your niche? What if you got to specify the name and the branding to your agency? If you're into that, I want you to put this in the box right now. I want you to put a number 8 in the box if you're kind of into the white label. Kind of into the white label. Okay, cool. Listen, you can do all of the things for all of your clients with either one, but I knew some of you